Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising reading with me, Sister Rosa. And this is a bit of a different read. So right now I'm doing a series with reincarnation and karmic readings for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And I'm really having fun with it. I'm super excited to get into Scorpio specifically because I think it's going to be, I mean, you guys know what kind of a reputation you guys have. It's intense, and I'm really curious to see why Scorpio in specific has been reincarnated as that specific energy, because you guys have a presence and a depth of emotion that is unmatched by any other sign. So these readings basically deal with the past incarnations, the present incarnation, and the future incarnation of a specific star sign, because we're all born into a specific star sign and on a specific date for a reason, to learn from our past and to be able to bring something bigger to humanity for the future. So it's no coincidence that you're born as a Scorpio, or that you're born as a Sagittarius, or that you're born as a Pisces. It's all in divine timing, and it's all for a reason. And so what I am exploring in these readings are, what is the past incarnations of said sign, say Scorpio, for example, and why, what specific purpose does the energy of Scorpio serve in this lifetime? Why have you been born as a Scorpio, and what is your essence? What's your purpose here on Earth and in the social sphere with other humans? And so it's a really fun little read to do. My name is Sister Rosa. I'm a sister in the Sisters of the Valley. We are not Christian, we're not Catholic. We work with the plant and with Mother Nature. I'm actually at the sister farm right now doing the readings, which is really nice. It's so beautiful here, so peaceful. It's the best setting I could have asked for doing these readings. And yeah, that's about it. If there's anything more you want to know about us, you can always Google us, because there's a lot of articles and informations out there on the Sisters of the Valley. So let's get into the reading. So I'm going to do a little shuffle and find the more specific cards for your reincarnated past, your reincarnated present, and your reincarnated future. Where does Scorpio come from? What do they have to offer in this incarnation, and where are they going? So this is exciting. It's funny because I just did Taurus and they got everything in reverse pretty much. So there was a lot going on underneath the surface with Taurus. There was a lot not being said, or a lot being processed in this lifetime. But here you're getting everything upright. So the lessons of the Scorpio energy are more pronounced in this lifetime, and more clear, perhaps, in a way. Which could come as a surprise, given that Scorpio is the sign of secrets and the sign of hidden truths. Scorpio is also a sign that can be quite misunderstood. But there is this clarity with you guys that is... Sorry, I just dropped the card. There is this clarity with you guys that's undeniable. Like a Scorpio energy can't be ignored. It's just something that's there, it's felt. You can't really shield yourself from it. It's so warm in here right now. Okay, so let's get into the cards. So for past incarnation, Scorpio, you guys have the Queen of Discs, Virtue, which is the Three of Wands, and I'm gonna see if I can bring this to the front, and the the Queen of Discs. Okay, so past lifetimes, it would not surprise me if you were an earth sign. You're also a fixed sign, and all the fixed signs have quite earthy qualities, even Aquarius. There's just something very earthy with the quality of being fixed in itself. So it looks like you had, let's see all of the cards. To me, because the Aeon that you got here is actually Judgment. So to me it looks like you guys had in past lifetimes some sort of prominent role when it comes to holding up society, passing judgment, being the voice of duty, being the voice of honor. You could have been some sort of a priest, you could have been some sort of a spiritual guardian or spiritual advisor for kings and queens. You could have been some sort of judge. It looks like you somehow had some type of role that has to do with upholding the virtue of society, and making sure that everyone are following the established rules. I'm really getting a certain type of role here, so it's like you had quite a lot of authority in past lifetimes over societies and over how they were run and over who could participate and who couldn't. You had quite a deal of say in these matters, and that's something that you might be carrying on into this incarnation. As a Scorpio, you naturally carry authority, you naturally carry a sense or an air of someone who other people should ask for advice, or someone who, not even advice, but someone who other people should perhaps ask for a green light before they do certain things. It's like you almost expect in this lifetime to be honored in the commitments of others as an authority still, because you've had plenty of lifetimes where you had some sort of an authoritative role. This could be like a shaman, it could be a priest, it could be again a judge, or the local sheriff even. I'm getting bigger than that. I'm getting someone who really keeps a community together and who has the end-all be-all say in matters of the community. And that sense of importance, that sense of being someone other people should reckon with, is definitely something that you're carrying on to this lifetime, that you're carrying with you. What is going on? Since when do we have a helicopter flying over the farm? Okay, wait, I'll just take. Now it seems like it's disappearing. Okay. In the present incarnation, you got some quite benevolent cards. You got Luxury and Ace of Discs. So it looks like the present incarnation as a Scorpio is really giving you like a karmic gift, or a karmic some sort of spiritual karmic gift for the service that you've paid to humanity in times past. And this could be in terms of like finding the person that you really love. This could be in terms of like getting a huge inheritance. This could be in terms of finding a career path that really honors your true essence and the way that you most like to express yourself. But there's something where you are experiencing lavishness or like a certain stroke of luck in this lifetime, and because of the service that you've paid to humanity in times past. So um, this lifetime is all about enjoying the fruits of your labor and getting to feel that sense of satisfaction for what you've done throughout many lifetimes. I'm convinced that Scorpios are old souls. I don't think you can be born into being a new soul, being a Scorpio, and you need to earn it somehow. And so the deep emotion that you can feel, Scorpio, and the deep connection that you can feel as a Scorpio really serves you well in this lifetime, in this incarnation, because it allows you to really partake in the bounty that is being bestowed upon you. And there is a lot of bounty that's being bestowed upon you. So I'm always getting the feeling of like, not a vacation type of life, because of course, as any other sign, Scorpio, you guys have your ups and downs, and you have your things that you need to deal with and fight for in your lifetime, just as any other sign or person. But there's something here that's like blessed with luck and blessed with abundance, and you're meant to really relish in whatever comes into your life and whatever you get to enjoy in this lifetime. And this lifetime is not about paying service to humanity, but this lifetime is actually about enjoying the service that you've already given humanity. This is about enjoying the magnetism and the beauty that you radiate for from hard work in times past, and enjoying the abundance that comes from that. So this is a very blessed lifetime, Scorpio, and it makes sense to me because Scorpios do have a certain level of attraction and a certain level of bounty to their personality that is unmatched by any other sign. And you guys have this richness to your character and to your experience of life, and that both combines the earthy material pleasures of the earth signs and of the fixed signs, and that goes well together with the emotional abundance and soothing quality of the water signs. So you can really just swim in the deep oceans of pleasure in this lifetime, and you're not meant to do any hard work or to show up for any specific purpose, because it looks like you've been showing up for many lifetimes, and that it's time for you to just take part in the gifts that are given to you for your hard labor. Future incarnations. So this is a really interesting reading in general. God, it's so warm in here. In future incarnations, we have the Tower. So I'm going to show you the cards one by one. We have the Tower. Quite a dramatic card. It's very scorpionic in nature. We have Love, Two of Cups. I hope you guys can see the card. And we have Dominion. We have the Two of Wands, which basically talks about future and setting new goals. And so no one can experience connection deeper than a Scorpio. No one can experience a deeper sense of love and interconnectedness with a soulmate or another person as a Scorpio. So as a Scorpio in this incarnation, you are getting prepared either in this for this lifetime or for lifetimes that are coming in the future, to find true love and to find out what true love really is, with the help of a connection with someone else. And you are, I wonder how I should put this. You are preparing to shift old paradigms and almost destroy old paradigms in order to experience love on a completely different level. It's like you're ready. It's like the Shiva energy that is also very scorpionic in nature. You could crush anything in your way in order to start over and clean the slate and really set the grounds for a divine connection with someone else. And also to show the world, or even just that one person, what a divine connection and what divine love and soul connection really means. So your future, Scorpio, is deeply intertwined with love and deeply intertwined with the concept of love. And it's almost like you're going from a more collectivistic service to humanity, where you've upheld in incarnations past a certain role, where you have made sure that other people are on the right path, and now you are on your own spiritual journey where you're meant to find that connection that really gives everything a purpose, that really makes sense in the depth of your heart. You are meant to lose everything and then gain it all back through the connection of love, if that makes sense. It looks like your divine purpose is just finding that love connection. And that, again, could be in this lifetime. It could be also in future lifetimes. It could be that you meet someone in this lifetime that you carry with you to future incarnations as well and meet over and over again. But there's something where you are learning through the process of feeling love and of connecting with someone else on a soul level. And you are also learning to destroy, which sounds very harsh, but it is a word that's quite suitable for the energy of Scorpio, to destroy everything that is not based on love. You're very uncompromising, both in this lifetime and but especially in future lifetimes, when it comes to that divine connection. And you will raise the vibration of your planet just through the experience of this type of divine love. You don't have to prove anything to anyone else. You don't have to pay your dues to society, because it seems you've already done that. But rather, this and future lifetimes is all about creating that abundant platform where you can show yourself and others what true connection and what true love really is, and how it can conquer any mountain, how it can conquer any adversity. So it's a highly personal experience, but it's also highly transformative for anyone who happens to come in contact with you and who happens to partake in that journey. And for anyone you touch, even if it's someone who you just, you think it's the one, and then you break up and you move on. Anyone whose life you've gone through and anyone whose heart you've touched will be forever changed and forever prepared to also meet this kind of love. So you are paying a highly individualistic kind of service to humanity, Scorpio, through just being you and having the intense connections and experiences that you had, because you're prepping both yourself and others to understand what true connection, true love, and true spirituality really is. And it can be quite chaotic. It can be quite shaking. It can be quite an upheaval for many people to come into contact with you. But what they don't realize is that that upheaval, that change, that almost trauma that you can often cause in other people's lives through that deep emotion, through that depth of sentiment, is actually very transformative and prepares them for a more pure connection with their own heart and their own needs and their future lover or partner. So it's almost like you're a messenger of love, but in a very dramatic way, in a way where people might experience it as the opposite. They might experience it as you coming in to rip their life apart, or coming in and turning everything upside down and then just disappearing. But what's actually happening is you're clearing the stage for people to understand, okay, this is what real connection is, this is what divine love is, this is what divine purpose and feeling is. And this other thing that you were doing, that's not. So just your presence, just you coming into other people's lives is a gift in itself. Just checking out the individual cards because I feel like there's something more they should tell me, especially these ones. And so I'm just gonna draw another card and see if I get some answers. Okay, so this lifetime is a bit of a reset button for you. It looks like this lifetime is really all play and no work. It might not feel like it. You might be working a lot. I mean, Scorpios are often very ambitious, but you are being blessed with people and abundance and serendipitous happenings and just a spiritual connection, depth of emotion, etc., etc., in your life that is meant for you to enjoy, even if you happen to be working a lot in this lifetime, or if you don't. It's not really about specifically what you choose to do. It's more about your experience of what you're doing, your experience of enjoyment. And so I got a lot of cards of transformation and adjustment, experiencing playfulness, experiencing divine intuition, experiencing inspiration, divine inspiration. Finding a way out of holding on to things. It's something that Scorpios can do, and it can be your downfall sometimes. But finding a way to be independent and to not get stuck on what should be or what should happen, but rather to be playful and to experience life rather than force it. And there's a judgment being passed in this lifetime. And there's an uncompromising quality to the life of a Scorpio that has to do with what you guys value most, which is everything. You are one of the most abundant signs emotionally, and one of the signs that can most appreciate both the material and emotional sphere. And you are very uncompromising on what can and cannot be in your life for you to be happy. You are very uncompromising on the way that your life should look for you to be abundant. So this is a lifetime of not playing games, of not being the second fiddle, but really expecting the most from every situation that you get yourself into. And if it doesn't live up to that, then you move on. And again, I think this has a lot to do with this lifetime being a lifetime of enjoyment for you. You know you're not meant to push through or prove anything in particular, or pay a certain service to humanity, but that you have actually done that for past lifetimes. So this lifetime is about enjoying the things that come into your life, the things that you want to do, the things that you want to partake in, and cutting out anything that doesn't live up to that expectation without apologies, without excusing yourself, without needing anyone else to, approve of your choices or where you're going. You've already done the brunt work, which means you can just enjoy this lifetime. That can come off as harsh as well, but you are living sort of a reset life in this lifetime. You are getting to be your most fierce, unapologetic self, and that is setting you up for bringing absolute abundance into the lives of others in the future, again by way of showing what divine connection is and what it isn't. By just being you are enlightening other people. Your aura of absolute trust, absolute love, absolute devotion is absolute. There's no in between there. There's no question marks. There's no ambiguities. A Scorpio is either in or they're out. You never have to question whether a Scorpio loves or cares about someone, or if they don't, or whether a Scorpio wants to be in a certain project, or if they don't. A Scorpio is all in or all out, and you are showing other people how to be that too by just existing in their lives. So that's beautiful. That was quite an interesting reading. I had no idea it was going to go this way. Let's see if we have any more cards coming up for Scorpio. Yeah, this is one of my favorite cards. So just enjoy, Scorpio. Just enjoy this magical time on Earth. Just enjoy your own spiritual, psychic, intuitive, emotional gifts. And just know that this is what you're meant to be doing in this lifetime. Just enjoy. You're not meant to be doing anything else but that, which is quite unusual. I don't think I've had any other sign who had this type of message. But yeah, I loved making this reading for you. If it resonated or if it didn't, let me know in the comments. I love reading your comments, and I do read every single comment and heart it once I've read it. So it gives me a lot of insight in how you guys feel about the readings, what they give you. And yeah, other than that, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.